Hi, today we're going to be painting Komainu from Rising Sun. This miniature took me approximately an hour and 30 minutes to paint. The concept art, I wanted to branch off a little bit by adding some dark green lowlights to this piece. But to begin with, I started with a base coat of Army Painter's Greedy Gold. So let's go ahead and get started. Next, I did a mix of 3 parts green tone and 1 part blue tone. This was to fill in all the recesses on the miniature, and this I applied it pretty generously around the miniature, trying to make sure that it pooled in the right areas that had a lot of depth, but trying to keep the miniature from over pooling in areas where they might collect due to gravity. After that wash settles, dries, do a 50-50 mix of Crusted Sore and Dragon Blood. You just need a little bit for this part. Just for the eyes and also the gem that's in the forehead. The last portion of this mixture that you make, you're going to want to save a little bit for the tail if you so desire. After finishing the eyes and the gem, I took the remainder of the red paint and I dry brushed it onto the tail. Now this isn't necessarily part of the concept art. This is something that's optional. I just wanted to connect that red with another part on the body. Also, after I finished the tail, I also dry brushed underneath the leg area, also parts of the chest. And this was just to bring out the reflective quality in the gold, kind of thinking about it reflecting off objects as he's walking through space. And I also do a little bit more with the gold and the green as I come back later in future layers. After I completed this dry brushing, I went back over with a flesh wash, which has a slightly reddish tone to it. And then I also doubled up with my original blue-green mixture of Army Painter's blue and green tone. Now, after I've finished spot checking the miniature with these washes, I made a 50-50 mix of silver and gold with a splash of green tone. This I used to dry brush on all the most pronounced raised edges of the miniature. This mixture is a little bit heavier on the silver, and this gave the gold a slight white gold quality to it. It's not gold, like a gold to bloom, so to speak, but it's almost like the concept art, how it's very like bright, vibrant gold. So I wanted to kind of capture that. And I just got the tops of the shoulders. I also feathered it on a little bit of the base of the tail to kind of break up that red. There you go. I wanted to include some reference photos just in case you wanted to have some still images. I'm going to be painting all of the Rising Sun series. This is the first video that I've produced. So if you like it, hit subscribe and keep painting. Keep being awesome. Bye.